What's up? Long time no expression. But really, was it really a long time since my last video? In between, what happened? Was there not expression also in between? In between the expression and the art, the point where you are fascinated by something, or not really? What's in between? Is that also not fascinating? This is like boring. Is the boredom not part of the artwork? Can't one line, one color just come out of the canvas and merge with the surrounding? Why not? Why can't you take just one line from the canvas, you see? One line from the dream that you wish you ever had. Just take one line of it, one brush, and just move it like that. Move it outside the canvas. 3-dimensional. Move it 3-dimensional. And then stick it to the wall. Now, what's the difference between the wall and the canvas and this body and you and everything? Why should that be separate? Why should that long for the canvas? You see, there is no part of this going to another part. No part of the canvas wishes another part of it. It's just a nice artwork to make it look like that. To make it look as if part of the canvas wants another part. It's just interesting. You know? So it's kind of like, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Now, when you go to a beautiful place, you see the birds, you see the river. I see it now, you see. Now, you start to see that the bridge between the canvas and the reality is becoming less and less. They're starting to connect. So, this is just, another another from another's ways of expressing. Infinite ways of expressing, of coming around this. And the beauty is just in this non-choice. Sometimes you choose because you feel the urgency to choose. It's urgent. You have to choose to increase the threshold, up your game in life as a human. But it is not in upping the game that is blissful, not in lowering it. It's in the transmutation, that movement of energy, that transmutation of energy from the contraction to expansion, and vice versa. That transmutation, that movement itself, that is the release. You look for that. It makes it beautiful. You're being ideological, biased. It's beautiful. You want to stick to being knowledgeable, to being somebody. But your beauty is in being nobody and coming the other side. And going to the other side, the side that is not. That gives meaning to emptiness. But one emptiness doesn't mean anything from another emptiness, from the contraction. Contraction and emptiness separately are not what's being sought. It's that which transmutes both from each other, empties each other from each other. Now they want in love. Emptiness and form are in love, you see. That ideological person, this contracted person, has a gem inside, has so much beauty inside. He himself may not know it, but it's waiting for bliss. Once it flowers, it's even more beautiful than the greatest monk and the greatest spiritual being. They depend on one another. They love each other. The most open-minded, spiritual, and the most contracted, ideological, biased person. They are in love, you see. Secretly. They will not say it. They have to do it. They have to be themselves. They have to take the role totally. The more the love, the more the role. The more you become this one-sided person. So that the other can shine. The other shines because of you. Because of your contraction. Your expansion also illuminates the one who's contracted. It's love. But you as a human, you have a meaning to it. You want it within a certain field, certain mode. It's okay. Yeah. So it's just humbling. It's just there's so much richness, you see. So much richness in the taste, in experiencing all the tastes. There's something toxic also about being, just powerful, about being just empty, being just achiever, Something about it is just too much. And the opposite is also true. Too real power. What is real power? Real power is for whom? For me? Then it's only for me. It's not real power. Real power cannot be for anyone. And that's the mercy. It's a mercy. See you guys.